If your life were a book, how would you want your story to go?
Amy is incredible.
A remarkable story.
Her story has inspired me.
Anyone who's facing a challenge, you are letting them know that they too can begin again anew.
The challenges and the obstacles in our lives can only do two things. One, stop us dead in our tracks, or two, force us to get creative.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage
Amy Purdy.
Amy Purdy.
Amy Purdy.
Amy Purdy.
All I wanted was to be free. For the first time ever, I felt free, independent, and completely in control of my life. That is, until my life took a detour. The day began just like any other day. I woke up feeling great as usual, but this day was different. I was so weak. Something was really, really wrong, and I realized that I couldn't feel my feet. I was diagnosed with something called meningococcal meningitis. Due to this little microscopic bacteria, over the course of 2.5 months, I ended up losing my spleen, I lost my kidney function, I lost the hearing in my left ear, and due to the septic shock that my body went into, I ended up losing both of my legs below the knees. And I thought the worst was over. That is, until I saw my new legs for the very first time. And I thought to myself, there is no way that those are going to be my legs for the rest of my life. And how was I going to snowboard again? Little did I know at that time that my biggest loss, my legs, would eventually become one of my biggest assets. I called every prosthetic manufacturer across the world to see if they made feet for snowboarding, and they all said the same thing. They said no. And so I decided to make a pair of feet myself. That day, I went home. I ended up doing a year of research. My leg maker and we put random parts together, and we made a pair of feet that I could snowboard in. We turned the ankle backwards. I added a bunch of wood to the heels, and believe it or not, these feet actually worked. These feet are currently on display at the Smithsonian in a trailblazing display. After years of knocking down doors, in 2011, we found out that snowboarding would be a part of the 2014 Paralympic Games for the very first time. I seized the moment, and I made it my goal to make the first ever US Paralympic snowboard team. I gained about 20 pounds of muscle, and I made the US snowboard team, and I headed to Sochi, Russia, where I'm honored to say I became the first female to ever bring home a bronze medal in Paralympic snowboarding.
Please welcome Amy Purdy. Amy, come on out.
Paralympian Amy Purdy, a Wonder Woman, and she is.
You got a bronze medal at the Olympics. You got a gold medal in the cha-cha-cha.
We decided to start a nonprofit organization called Adaptive Action Sports that gets youth, young adults, and wounded veterans with permanent physical disabilities involved in action sports. Looking back at all the challenges I've faced, but also all the experiences I've had, I realize that I wouldn't be where I'm at today had I have not lost my legs. Had I have not faced some of the greatest challenges of my life, I wouldn't have had some of the greatest experiences of my life. We always have the choice whether we're going to let those challenges break us down or we're going to use them to build us up. I've learned it's that change and it's that challenge that forces us to figure out what we're really made of. True resilience has nothing to do with bouncing back to what we once were. It's about accepting what is. It's about leaning into the moment. Because it's not about overcoming our obstacles. It's about using them. It's about pushing off of them and seeing what amazing places they might bring us.